What is going on, guys? This is Dillon from WeTheCoasters. We're checking on into EPCOT. Yes, you're probably wondering, where are we at here? Well, we're in the World Showcase area because we took the Skyliner to be here from Pop Century. So yes, we are here at the park. We're doing early entry. I'll talk more a little later. Let's get started. So what's cool is that early entry is 8:30, and look, it's 8:21. They're already letting people in. So you already know where we're heading right off the bat. We're going to Guardians, but that's not all. Soarin Across America is opening up today for pass holder previews. Technically, it's been open since yesterday too, and we're gonna be showing you guys what it's like. I'm very excited. I've heard nothing but good things about it so far, and yeah, it's great. So as you can tell where we started, we're in that in-between area of France and United Kingdom. That's where the Skyliner area is. So you can tell by seeing where we're at. Within the UK, you can see like the telephone booth right over here, the Yorkshire County Fish Shop, the Sportsman Shop over here, then the English Tea Garden Tour over here. So yeah, we're going through World Showcase, and then we're heading over to the main part of EPCOT. This is cool. That's Peter Pan right over here with Captain Hook and the Gator from the movie and all that, and Tinkerbell's right over here. It's really, really cool. All right. So let's head over to Guardians, because I'm telling you, may as well get a ride on that right away before the line is just a total dumpster fire. I don't know well how you can see on camera, but they have the Flower and Garden Festival going on, and that's Moana right over there. Probably because of the sunlight. You can't really see it too well, but yeah, they're doing a lot of things for the Flower and Garden Festival. So yeah. Also, I will say it is rather weird to start off with the resort area and heading over to the main part of EPCOT, but I did hear test track running, so that's really good to hear and all that, but come on. We gotta head over to Guardians because that's the goal to start off right off the bat, so let's go. So where I'm at, this is the line for Guardian, and where the line technically starts. Wow. Yeah, getting stuck in that line a little earlier was bad, but I do see the line is starting to move, so you know what that means? We're gonna move too, so yay. Well, early entry's no joke. 80-minute wait already for Guardians. Quote unquote early entry, my goodness, but at least we made this part of the checkpoint. But I also heard within Guardians they had changed some policy within the pre-show area. Not the first one, but the big major one right before you get to the station. We'll see how that is in a minute, and we'll show you what I mean. All right, currently 8:50, and we have made it inside the wonders of Xandar. From our world to yours. So let's see how long we get in from there on the wait. Hopefully it's not 80 minutes. All right, it's 9 o'clock. The park is officially open. This is where I'm at in line. So we're moving fairly decent for the timeline that we're in. So at least for the room we're in, we'll probably be here for a good 20 minutes, maybe 25. But I do see the lightning lane line having some people in, so that's where the big struggle is going to really kick in, is because now the park's open, the lightning lane is going to go full swing because people are paying for it there. So I feel like after this, we should probably head over to Test Track, and then Mission Space since we're there, and then head over to Soarin. So I think that's probably a good idea, because I know this line's only going to get worse over the time. So yeah, let's just get a ride in on Guardians right now. All right, we are 11 minutes after 9. We have made it into this little mini holding area. We'll wait for the doors to open. We'll go from there, but so far, just waiting in here in general, we didn't do too bad at all, so I'll take it. So yeah. The main thing I will say is not what's ahead of the doors from there, but the next set of doors. There's a new procedure in the pre-show, so we're curious to see how that's going to be in person. Okay, I'm curious to see what this procedure is going to look like.
You're going to love this.
So the door's going to open, and then we're going to see how it is in general, because they have updated this new thing of procedure. So I'm curious in person here what to expect, because beforehand, when the pre-show of this part would go on through, the doors would open, everyone would be running to the end. But I've heard they've changed some type of procedure, mainly at the end. But right now we're waiting for the doors to open up, so I'm guessing there was a lot of people in there. They're waiting for the queue to, open up. Gotta go from there, but here we go. Waiting for the door to fully open. Everyone's gonna probably make a mad dash. Yep, and there we go. So I'm curious, let's see what'll happen here.
I mean, of course.
All right, we're at the end. Now let's see how it goes from there. But I don't think that is a thing though. Huh, interesting. I guess that was only a limited time and too many people complained. Oh well. All right, let's see if it's the doors here.
Listen up.
Okay, so there's these three right here. And what they do, they're letting us through first. So, oh yeah, there's a stop right there. Look at that. Wow. That is rather interesting of a different change in the exit of the pre-show for Guardians.
What did I just say?
Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know how I feel about that, but then again, I can see why they're doing it for one reason. Just so that way people aren't getting trampled. So, makes a lot of sense. Alrighty, here we go. Up next. Please don't be Congo. Just everybody wants to rule the world be perfect. Alrighty, here we go. Everybody please, come on.
Okay, they're headed for the jump point. This plan is never gonna work.
Rocket!
Well,
Okay, I've locked onto your vehicles.
We'll be right behind you.
nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man, then you are likely doomed.
Drax!
Good luck! You're gonna need it.
Terrence, this is Centurion Merrick again. We're having a little bit of trouble with our ship's airlock, and it appears we need to open it manually. Now, no one has ever had to do that before, and to be perfectly honest, we don't know where the instructions are on how to open it. We're looking everywhere, and we do appreciate your patience. Please, remain seated. We will have this solved and get you back to the mission as quickly as possible. Oh, we got it! You're good to go! Let's do this!
Useless to follow me. What is that noise?
Noise? No one's gonna stop rock and roll from existing.
What have we done?
I think we jumped back.
Be a good song.
It's the only way back.
Well, it ain't Congo. I'll take it at least.
I will destroy you.
Let me try.
Milk gives me gas.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Of course it is about time. Have you not been paying attention? Velveteen, wake us down, Velveteen. We have him contained, but not for long.
Yeah, well, nobody's
Let's go!
Locking coordinates for EPCOT.
Yeah! It's EPCOT!
Remind me to raise our rate.
That was a fun ride. Fun ride.
You're all heroes.
So, do you really think they deserve to be called heroes? Do you see how they dress?
It's just a figure of speech, Drax.
We're lying to them. Now I understand.
All right. Tell you what, for not really long of a wait, I'm very happy with that. One downside, I know it's minuscule and I got Congo. Congo. Lovely. Why that song? But if I am trying to do the like one song each, then you know what? I guess that's progress. Quote unquote. I don't know. Anyways, let's go on. We already did 2 rides on Guardians, and like there's hardly any way. 80 minutes, my butt. There's no way. That's probably like 20, 30 minutes at most. Depending on how well you pay attention and move. Anyways, let's do Test Track. Test Track. When I first seen that the park was open, it was listed as a 40-minute wait. But judging by how the crowd is over here, it doesn't really look like there's a long line. It's listed as a, let's see here. It says it's a 50-minute wait, but it doesn't look like it. Well, then again, that left side is all lightning lane. But we're gonna find out right here, so let's see. All right, here we go. Maybe it does. I just want to do this on the regular entrance once and then do single rider. Actually, you know what? Let's do single rider, why not? See, I noticed that regular entrance, I noticed that 50-minute wait, and I'm just like, nah. So let's do single rider here. Now, funny enough, when making this video, Expedition Everest at Animal Kingdom has changed their single rider policy, and they neutered it, so that sucks.
Right here. Sit with your favorite kid.
Oh, I'm gonna wait real quick. Okay, now we got the go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, single rider is definitely worth it. I can tell. Look at this, no line in single rider. Oh my goodness. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Very little line. I love it. Okay, let's hop on. All right, so it's been nearly a year, of course, since doing the new test track that's reopened and whatnot. So as far as what I can tell you for how things have been looking, it's been looking really, really good. That's been a ride that ever since the ride has opened up, you know, it's been maintained very well. Nothing really broken, nothing really changed. So that's really good to see there. I like that a lot. So right now, it is 10:37, and we're gonna head over to do Mission Space and then head over for Soarin'. So that's gonna be fun. So, Mission Space time. Mission Space, 10-minute wait for Earth, 15-minute for Mars. We're Mars team because let's be real, Earth mission sucks. Mars mission, that's for the real people. For those hating on it, get out of here. It's a good ride. Let's hop on. Mission Space. God, I love it. So awesome. Great ride. So, now I've gotten that out of the way. It's having a little bit of an early lunch. So let's go to Connections Eatery, just so that way we get some food in us there and a nice, tasty beverage of an Angry Orchard. Oh yeah, that sounds really good right now. So let's go there right now. All right, finished having an early lunch over at Connections Eatery. That was delicious. Really hit the spot. I'm telling you, apologies, I'm a little belchy right now, but that was great though. Had a hot honey chicken sandwich with fries, and that was not bad. The hot honey, a little messy, but it was good though. Very, very good. And what's funny is that, like, you know, the chicken was bigger than the flipping bun. Unbelievable. Oh wait, we have maggots here? Oh, do we really? Oh, well, you know what? Let's get a magnet. So it was Woody and Buzz for the magnet, and it looks like they're getting ready to do a show going on out here. So we need to get by here right away, because it's gonna be loud. So, yep, time to leave. One of the cool things about the Flower and Garden Festival is the butterfly landing area here, presented by Avon Health. So you go through here, you get to check out all the butterflies that are all around there. It's a super cool area here. It's very underrated. It's just the little nuances to make EPCOT, you know, such a really cool thing. Check it out whenever you do. We may go by there a little later on today, but of course, that's not what we're here for. We're here for Soarin' with its brand new iteration, Across America. Yes, Across America. Now, someone I know of had made a bit of a post saying that, you know, once, you know, the little thing ends, they should just rotate the film, or it's just completely random. You get either over California, you get over America, or around the world. I would like that. Like, don't get me wrong, around the world's fine, but just, it's just meh. I like California a lot, and then the American one, it's gonna be the first time we're doing that today, so I can't wait. So we're about ready to go inside the land. Soarin Across America. Yes, a third iteration of Soarin is present. Now, of course, as we are here, we're getting ready for pass holder previews. So, let me explain how this works out. It is not open to the public yet, but it will be available to all pass holders. Today is the last day to do it. That is why they showcase the lady with the Mickey Mouse logo that's there. That's where all the pass holders are there. They go on by. So, of course, if you're a regular guest, you cannot go by. That's why pass holders only, right? Absolutely. She knows. And that's why we're here, too. I am satisfied, and it's going to be awesome. Now, I have purposely avoided spoilers because I am not going to get spoiled for any new ride. And tomorrow, we're going to be ready for Rock and Roller Coaster starting the Muppets. So I'm making sure I'm getting out earlier than before. Mark my words. But in the meantime, though, it's going to be a really good, entertaining thing. I'm very excited. I cannot wait to check this out. I'm going to try to get at least a couple rides in. So that's why we're going to go here, and we're going to get checked in, and then we're going to have a good, fun time. Hello there. Awesome. Thank you. Man, and for the record, I have not done a pass holder preview in a long time. Ooh, I like this a lot. Look at this. Neat. So the last time that I probably did a pass holder preview for Disney, I gotta think back, but I want to say it's been since it was at Seven Dwarfs. Maybe a little before that realm. It's somewhere around there, but I know it's been a long time. So I'm actually very happy that we're going to do this. Also, it looks like the Soarin game is now Across America challenge for the mobile app there. So instead of anything around the world, it's going to do around the United States, which that's cool. Now, they've not updated all of the posters yet because they still have the around the world stuff. Oh, they have a little bit of over California here. Ooh, wait a second. You see there's Napa Valley right there in Yosemite National Park. What are you trying to say, Disney? You're actually going to rotate the films now? That would be nice. I'd like to see that. It was listed, by the way, as a 20-minute wait. Hopefully, for the first ever ride we get to do, we can get to the best spot. And they have updated all this here. Showcase all the graphics and everything. Hopefully they have the game playing eventually down the road, but it doesn't look like it for the time being. But yeah, everything looks about the same. Just the only thing they did is they placed a couple of graphics, nothing too much, which is all fine. But yeah, team members are very happy, as you can see. Yeah, normally this area would be all completely filled with a line, but no line, at least for what I'm seeing here for the time being. So that's good. I will definitely get more than one ride for sure. Pretty sure they'll allow us to do that. It'd be awkward if they didn't. All right. Got to see the pre-show. Mr. Patrick Warburton. Hey, Peter. Let's get it on. Of course, nothing has changed over here, but we are smack dab in the middle, numero 2. So we won't have to worry about the feet going by, and, well, here we go. Pre-show time. Only will you'll see it from far distance, but it's cool that we were able to see Patrick Warburton there. Really something ready. Yep.
Hello, and welcome to Soarin Across America. My name is Patrick, Captain Patrick. I'd like to welcome you to this special semi-centennial flight. We'll begin boarding in a few minutes, but first, there's a handsome young devil who'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information.
When the doors to your flight open, please take a seat and store all carry-on items in the under-seat compartment. This includes cell phones, bottles, hats, and of course, these little beauties. Next, fasten your seatbelts, inserting them into the buckle on your right. If smaller aviators don't measure up to the height indicator on the seat, just put the belt through the loop in the center strap before buckling. Nice work, pal. Soon you will be airborne. So if you or your little aviators have a fear of flying or of heights, you might want to wait for your party at the arrival gate.
Okay, let's review. That is seat belt, carry-on item, safety strap, fear of heights, keep your hands and arms inside at all times. Anything else?
I'm gonna put this in Charlie's backpack.
Yeah.
Have a nice flight. Wow, just with the one scene, but hey, that's still cool though. Now keep in mind, because it is passenger preview, I am able to film, and the only way it wouldn't be able to film would be like cast member previews for like a timeline they're not able to film, so you're going to see first glance there what it's like, so that's going to be a lot of fun when you see this on the video. So we're about ready to move on in, we'll see you guys inside.
Soarin to tower, we are ready for takeoff.
Soarin' Across America. Brother, yeah, that was incredible. So, Soarin' Across America, I really enjoyed it. This was absolutely awesome. Great locations. Everything was great. I don't think they had any of the smells working today because remember, it is a pass holder preview. And the official ride will open the 26th, I believe it is. So, fortunately, I will not be here during that time. Be somewhere else. So, that'll be a shame. But it was a lot of fun. I'm very happy I got to be there and really experience this. This was absolutely everything I could have asked for on this. Hands down, way to go, Disney. You absolutely nailed it. That was a really good ride. Fantastic. Oh, man. I loved everything that they did with the storytelling on the film and everything. Alright, so I've done a couple of things outside of doing a type of the vlog, so I can do Figment, Spaceship Earth, and check out the Pixar Film Festival there. So, it wasn't bad. I just wanted to have a little time myself and just check out some stuff. Well, let's see what else we can do along the way, though. Why not? Maybe another ride on Test Track. Well, I thought about Test Track, but I see Guardians is technically listed as a 60-minute wait, and the way to find out, there is no one in the outdoor queues. Star-Lord is here again. It's greeting people. That's cool. So you know what? To hell with it. Let's give it a shot. You never know. Ride 3 of Guardians. And the line moved pretty good. And got Conga again. Yeah, sounds about right. Anyways, let's continue. Well, I know what you're thinking going up these stairs. Where in the world am I going? Well, if you remember last time I went to EPCOT, I finally did Space 220. Now, Geo 82. I'm excited. So this is the view that you get out here. So if you're wondering what this is, so this is like where you see American Adventure, which is like the very far end building. It's right over here. And then there you see where the middle area is. That's where they have the, well, not really the fountain, well, it would have been the old fountain around there. And then that's where you get to meet Mickey Mouse right over here. And more of that world nature area that you see over here. And then the left is the Connections Cafe. So that's like about kind of mid-level-ish, give or take. Not really at the top because, you know, Spaceship Earth is obviously like way above up here. But, you know, this is the area where we're up here and all that. This is cool. And the bar, also fantastic. Not bad at all. But, just be aware, some areas are up there in the price and all, but it's not bad though. I like it a lot, and the bartenders though, super friendly, so I'll give it that. All right, so now that we finished up with Geo 82, we can actually, you know, do a little more around EPCOT. So I'm gonna walk around the world a little bit and have a little bit of fun. So check one off on the list of getting a Zen ride. How about Mission Space? That is very interesting. It felt very interesting that you get your own little cabin and then you're very secluded, and like there was like a group of two that was gonna join along, but then like I guess they like weren't feeling comfortable and they chickened out. So it sucks for both of them, but I literally got a Zen ride because of that, so I'm not gonna complain. That was incredible though. I will say though, the part that I did was I rode Commander. And the interesting thing about that was that I thought I was able to reach Navigator with my ridiculous long arms. That is not the case. So, a little too creative there. I guess that's what happens there. But it was a great way though to end the day. I would want to go on Guardians one more time, but I'm starting to feel a little bit of that tiredness, and I want to get ready for tomorrow, which is Hollywood Studios. And also, that line is ridiculous. It is 75 minutes. 75, and it's outside. No thank you. Not doing that. So, I'd say today was very successful. I got everything that I could have asked for today, and I got to do the new Soarin'. That is a huge win in my book, and I will not be upset. But a Zen ride on Mission Space to end my time, though, I am not going to be upset about that. I'm actually blown away that I got that experience. It was cool. So, yeah, that was awesome. Looks like the Mission Space Race was not operating today, as, you know, go figure. They have it all chained up on the entrance here and all that. But it's actually fun when it's, you know, busy times and whatnot. It's actually really, really cool, but you can tell it is not available today. So, oh well.
That
Another thing I also just realized that normally whenever I leave the park, I literally go towards the ball. But because I'm staying at a resort, I have to use the Skyliner to actually head to my hotel. So that's unique by itself. But at the same time, I can't really complain. So, you know, at least it's a unique type of feeling. And you know what? I'm not upset. Oh man, Guardians line got worse. Oh man. So glad I got my 3 rides earlier. I'm seeing it, and it's like in the extended outdoor queue that's like towards the end of like where the line forms. Oh my goodness, that is insane. Yeah, I'm glad I got my 3 rides in for the day. I'm very glad. But that's gonna do it for me here at EPCOT. Thank you guys for joining along. I'm so happy that I got to come here and get to check out a brand new experience here and do the brand new Soarin Across America. By the way, when making this video, it should already be opening up, but the timeline when I'm here, it should open up May 26th. So if you've not checked it out yet, it should be open by then, and then it should be all good to go. But yeah, it's a great ride. I loved it. And it's gonna be here for a limited time. It's gonna be around till, I believe, July. And then, ironic enough, California's gonna have their turn with it there. So it's interesting, but very happy we get to do the attraction first and all other things aside. So it was great. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe. You're brand new to the channel. If you don't subscribe, you got to take a shot at Beverly. I know who you are. I've seen it all around on my YouTube here, who's not subscribed and they're not watching this video. I know you are. You better take a shot at Beverly. So please subscribe. And of course, hit that bell notification for any future uploads. Follow us on all of our socials, our Facebook, our X, and our Instagram. Once again, my name is Dillon. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later till the next video, where we go to Hollywood Studios and do Rock and Roller Coasters starring the Muppets. Oh boy, that should be interesting. All right, we'll see you guys later until the next video. Peace!